And so here we are. Not quite October, but we're about just a couple days shy of a week prior to. And we're going to be beginning our horror games for the month, starting with Fatal Frame. Now, this is a game I had streamed, it's just been ages. Probably among one of the first games that I ever streamed. But I did the PS2 version back then, and I don't have a recording of it. I could have sworn I did. I still have the recording of 2 that I did on the PS2 all those years ago. But the recording for 1 I do not have. And I always thought about going back and re-uploading or uploading those. I never uploaded them to begin with. But uploading those, just, have a laugh at the old stream. But I always thought it was weird that I was either missing parts of one or missing one altogether, and it looks like I just completely missed out on the first one. So I figured at some point I might as well go through and restream these games. I thought they were pretty good for what they were. And then I was looking into it, found out that the Xbox version was actually a bit of an enhanced port. Not only does it look better with the increased resolution, possibly increased frame rate, but they upped the models a little bit. And there's even some extra features. Not that we'll be benefiting from most of those, I'm sure, because from the sounds of it, it looks like it's stuff that you unlock after you actually beat the game. So maybe there'll be something else chucked in here. But it's been a long time since I played these, and I'm sure that nobody remembers when I originally streamed this. But in any case, I'm glad to be doing it again. It took a little while to get all this stuff set up, so let's hope that the effort paid off. But anyway, here we go. Just make sure that everything is looking okay. I might even let the intro video play.
I wonder how long it's been since my brother and I began to see things other people
Oh god, that
can't
voice acting.
see.
Yeah, I remember now.
My big brother, he was so sweet and kind.
Okay, we might actually get to see that cutscene as we go into it. So yeah, this is played off the Xbox. I did do the soft mod for my Xbox, which makes things a lot easier. It also means that we don't have to have the fear of the disc not being able to read, like we were having issues with. What was the last game I streamed off this thing? I think it was the Chronicles of Riddick. Escape from Butcher Bay, the first one. I did that a few months ago, and there was a couple instances when we had a disc read error, but overall it wasn't anything too terrible. But this game was a bitch to get running. Even when I tried to rip it to get it downloaded onto the actual hard drive, that thing didn't work out too well. So, hey, what's going on, Daler? Good to see you. I'm feeling a little bit better. I had a hell of a reaction to flu shot, COVID shot, I should say, a few days ago, and that really tore into me. I managed to stream a couple days ago. I did finish up Tomb Raider, Angel of Darkness, but feeling a little bit better. Still, my arm kind of hurts, and I almost feel like I've got some residual sick feeling, but otherwise not doing too bad. I remember the controls default kind of sucked with this game, so I think we have the option to change it in the actual game, so I'm gonna wait on that. We'll see how it goes.
I wonder how long it's been since my brother and I began to see things other people can't see.
But thank you for asking, and also, yes, we actually do see this cutscene in the actual game, so.
My big brother, he was so sweet and kind. He was the only one I could open up to about these visions.
Yeah, that's kind of how it was for me. The first one didn't do jack shit, except my arm hurt a little bit.
Only family.
So this is Himuro Mansion.
My brother was in search of someone. Junsei Takamine, a famous novelist, and a man my brother was very indebted to, disappeared while researching a book.
Not even sure if it's the voice actors themselves that are bad. It's more like the direction. Why does she sound so robotic?
When he told me that he got a lead on Mr. Takamine's whereabouts, I felt uneasy, like he was going far away.
Okay, here we go. I think, yeah, I was going to say this is a bit of a prologue or an intro of some sort. You can only imagine what the third one's going to be like. Yeah.
It looks like Mr. Takamine was doing research into them.
Uh-oh.
I wonder if his group is still here.
Looks like we're going to get, holy shit. Hey, they're not the Haas ones, though. Yeah, we're going to get a bit of an intro spam of some sort, so better brace yourself. Yeah, I was looking into that one bot that you were talking about before. Yeah, apparently it bans them as soon as it happens. But it doesn't prevent the notification from actually going off. Also, I thought I preempted this by actually turning these notifications off. They are following, yes. It's a follow one. Yeah, they're following. Okay. I could have sworn I turned these off. But that's quite a lot of them. It's a half win. Well, the thing is that they get banned so quickly already that it doesn't really matter. At least I don't see that it matters that much. Let's see. That's the damnedest thing. I don't get why, I wonder how they superseded that. Yeah, follow alerts are disabled, so I'm not too sure how they actually managed to keep the follow alerts going. That's weird. Well, most I could do is mute them, I guess. So there's that. But yeah, anyway. I had turned off the notifications, and it even says disabled on the dashboard, so I'm not too sure why it's still popping up with an alert. Why do they get banned anyway? Twitch, usually people will report them, or Twitch gets, they do an IP range ban, because they can tell from where they're being made, although, whoever's making them is probably smart enough to use IP proxies and other things like that, but in any case, Twitch will usually go through and ban them, and then you don't really have to worry about it. But the biggest thing is that the alert goes off, which is why I turned the alert off, and I don't know why the alert's still going. But yeah, that's kind of weird. But anyway, yeah, the bot, whatever. If people want to use that, that's fine. I could see where it'd be a boon in some regards. At least somebody can report them. But not really does a whole lot for me, because I don't really care that they exist, because they'll follow and unfollow. But the biggest thing for me is the alert. spam. That's probably the worst of it. Not that they're actually following. Who gives a shit? Camera controls. While holding the camera, press the B button to take shooting stance, then enter the finder mode. You can take photos with the A or the right trigger in finder mode. Alright. So I don't remember if... Yeah, this is a little weird. I'm going to need to see about changing this. Could you move in the PS2 version when you pulled up the camera? I feel like that wasn't a thing, but that could have just... It's been so long that I could just not remember properly. Let's see. Oh, there's actually no real type of brightness setting. Type A, type B, finder view normal. View down, view up. I want to move the camera with the right stick. I don't want to move it with the left. That's weird. Okay, so move finder, move player. Move player, turn around. Move finder. Move flashlight, move player. That's a weird one. Subjective move. What the hell does that mean? Okay, let's see this. That's a little better. I like that. I like that a lot more. How's it going, Retro Jim? Welcome back. This game's amazing. It is. It's just been a long time since I played it, and I'm still trying to get the controls felt out where I think it's normal for me. Maybe you know, were you able to move? Have you ever played the PS2 version of this game? Are you able to move while in viewfinder mode in that one? I don't remember if that's an Xbox enhancement or if that's... you only ever play the Xbox. Oh, okay. Well, never mind then. Old camera here. I think I can take a shot. Okay, there we go. Overwrite my test save. Almost feels better to just go into camera mode. A lot of the immersion in this game comes from the sound, so I hope you have good surround sound. Well, I'm wearing headphones, as I usually do, so... I would never, ever, ever, ever stream a game and have speakers going on. That would just be an absolute miserable time for everybody. Can you imagine if you heard, like, the game on a delay on stream? Awful. Uh-oh. Rope Hallway Man. Yeah, a lot of horror games have good audio engineering. Well, you know, the good ones anyway. And that's kind of what makes them so effective. Especially if they're a little bit slower paced like these ones. Oh, whoops. There's a board nailed to the door. Probably been there a while. I'll try another room. Alright. That's going to be a thing with me. I was having a similar issue when I came to Tomb Raider when I was streaming that a couple days ago. Continually, I would just be mashing the action button just to see if there's something I can interact with, and then accidentally skipping over dialogue. There's an old suit of armor here. Doesn't seem to be just for show. Seen some hard use. I haven't played this game in such a long time. Used to have it memorized, but not anymore. I've played this game a couple times, but I played the PS2 versions only. I've never played the Xbox version. I imagine that they're not terribly different, but there's probably some differences. There's an old lion mask, many other antiques too. That looks really good for 5th generation era. Or is it 6th? Collecting was the owner's hobby? Maybe it was. Lots of antiques here that might have been worth something at some point. I actually like the D-pad for movement a little bit better too. Oh no! I like that the camera actually tracks on them immediately. Beat the second one, only played a little bit of this one. Old books, they're about dark rituals. Did they belong to the man that lived here? I think I remember liking the second one a little bit more than I like this one. Not that I dislike this one at all. I like them both fine. But I just feel like I remember liking the second one a little bit more. Second one was a lot darker in like tone as well. I feel. I feel like when the finder lit up blue that something could be taken a picture of, but I don't know. But again, it's been a while, so I mean, who can say for sure? But I do really remember enjoying both of them quite a bit. I know that I've only played the second one the one time I streamed it. Well, clock here, been stopped for a while. There are cobwebs. So it'll be kind of fun to get back through that one. Whereas this one I've played a couple times, so I might be a little bit more familiar with it, but I'm not too sure. Second one seemed to flow a little easier from what you played of this one. Not sure if you've heard of Dread Out, but it's inspired by this game. It has a first and second game on Steam. I've seen somebody stream that. Never played it myself. Don't know too much about it, but I've seen a little bit of a stream of it.
It's Mr. Takamine's.
I wonder if we'll find anything here. It's cold. What a wreck.
That was Mr. Takamine. So he did come here.
Do it again. Shooting ghosts. So what was that? I lost my place. You can just say you would never come inside a building like this, especially taking a look inside. Yeah, even just how dilapidated it's looking. Probably a safety concern, yeah? Remember some game like this with a high school girl and a phone camera. Man, I think I remember that too. That's not, I don't think that's that Dread Out one. But I remember that. It looked really cheap though. I don't think that one was that great. So welcome to the stream, Lim at CR. I'm not sure how you pronounce that or how well you want that to flow, but thank you for stopping by. It's rare to see the Xbox version on Twitch. Good evening. Good evening to you too. How's it going? Yeah, the Xbox version, I feel like, at least when I don't know, mention it, people don't seem to realize it exists. I'm sure there's plenty of people that do, but it seems like it's a little bit more swept under the rug. That doesn't really have a port of this particular version. The easiest way to get this game is off of the PlayStation Network on PS3 still. You want the most updated accessibility, I suppose. And shooting ghosts. Physical damage. I have the ghosts in your viewfinder. The circle glows. Take a shot. You can inflict heavy damage when you take a shot during a shutter bug moment. Here we go. You know what? I don't actually... I remember the viewfinder looking a little bit different. I might be remembering the second one. At least when you're battling ghosts. Ah, see? Well, there's Daler. I always thought this was a PlayStation exclusive until I got it.
This camera has the power to expose things the normal eye can't see. I remember the incident from which I learned of its unique power to capture ghosts.
Yeah, and then I like figuring stuff out on my own. I've played this game before. It's not a... I hope that tag's not on there. Well, I've never played this version, I guess I should say, so there might be some differences. I don't know. But I played this game a long time ago. There isn't anything inside the drawers of the chest. But the Xbox version I've not played fully. Staircase has fallen down. Well, we've been down a while, nothing to do with Takamine. Alright. Yes, this game still looks very good graphically. I think particularly because it is on the Xbox, it's a little cleaner looking than it does look on the PS2. So that definitely helps. Also, when you have heavy film grain and monochromatic coloration, it can kind of add to the ambiance a little bit more too. But yeah, every once in a while we'll get somewhere where I might get stuck or something, and if I'm really hurting for some advice, I might ask for it, but generally I don't. I like to try to figure out stuff on my own. Oh, there it is. It's like, wasn't there a run button or something? The door to the entrance is open, but I'm sure it was just closed a while ago. Well, let's get on in there. Is that open? Oh, that's still closed. So you think a lot of Xbox games haven't aged well? Really? I find that in a lot of cases, they tend to look better than their counterparts on other consoles, outside of maybe the GameCube.
It's been 2 weeks since I last heard from my brother. But he left a note that led me to this place. I felt as though something was calling me here. Mafuyu.
So there's a unique ending in this Xbox version. I've heard as such. I took a quick look to see if there were any...
My brother was here.
Stop talking until she's done.
What is this place? Did someone just...
Try not to talk over cutscenes if and when possible. But anyway. I did take a look to see if there was an alternate ending. And yes, there is. And I think there is with the second game as well. But the only thing is that you need to actually beat the game, and then you need to beat it again on the hardest difficulty setting. Since this is the first run through on this. That's not going to be happening with this playthrough. So maybe if I stream this game again in another 5 or 6 years, then we'll go ahead and take a look at that one. There's an angry looking mask on the wall. Yeah, Xbox has the quote-unquote director's cuts, and it's even in the subtitle of the second game for the first and second games. But 3, still PlayStation 2 exclusive, unless I got a port at some point, in Japan only. I think 4 is a Wii exclusive still. 5 is on the Wii U. It's getting an HD remaster. I think that's coming out on PC. Old camera here. I think I could take a shot. All right, let's go ahead and save. Uh-oh. Getting more follow bots, but the notifications are off, so we should only see it in chat. I do apologize if it disrupts anything in there, but that's how it goes, unfortunately. These are the crazy times we live in. But anyway, who asked? Solidus, you asked. Yeah, the Xbox as a console was more powerful. So technically it could run games better. The only thing is that also requires a little bit of effort on the developer's part to actually make use of the power behind the console, and not a lot of times people would do that. You'd think it'd be a no-brainer, but you are dealing with different types of technology. What are you doing back there? And yeah, it's like having to relearn how to do everything. So ports aren't always as easy, I think, as people expect them to be, at least back then. Still a little even now. But this game does run, I want to say it could go up to 60 FPS, and it also does run at 720, whereas the PS2 version definitely did not.
Did something happen to my brother?
Picked up my brother's camera and a notebook from the floor. Camera. Mom's old camera. My brother had this with him. Found a new note inside Mafuyu's notebook. Mafuyu's notebook. Humido Mansion investigations. They already found a difference with the PS2 version. PS2, you could refill films on camera save. Xbox don't. Oh, okay. PS2 is a little bit easier. Well, that's a shame. Oh, well. Let's see. Humido Mansion was once the home of a large landowner that controlled vast areas of land. They also say that the site held some special significance that had to do with Shinto rituals of the region. Couldn't find any detailed books about these Shinto rituals, though. Last master of the Himuro family line massacred his entire household. Later, another family that tried to live there disappeared. Because of incidents like these, nobody visits the mansion today, and it lies in ruins. Maybe that's why there aren't any accounts of the Shinto rituals, and why the exact location of the place isn't recorded anywhere. September 24th. I've had a bad feeling ever since I came to this mansion, leaving notes in this notebook just in case anything happens to me. Got to find Mr. Takamine and the others fast. I hope it's not too late. We'll keep open. There are many other notes and news articles inside the notebook. Okay. Hello there. Man on beam. Oh, right, the A button is. Okay, you just press B again. A button also takes pictures. Doors nailed shut, won't open. But I was taking a look at my TV statistics, and we're definitely at 720p and 60 FPS, so it runs a little bit more efficiently than the PS2 version, which I think was locked at 30, and I forget what the native resolution is on the PS2, but it definitely doesn't do 720, except for very few and select games. Lion mask on the chest of drawers. The medicine container near the ornamental lion mask. There we go. Another difference on the door puzzles. Xbox has numbers, PS2 has Japanese meanings. I gotcha. I could definitely see the case where they'd probably want to westernize the Xbox version a little bit more, considering that the audience had already garnered at that point as a console. Ink drawing scroll is hanging here. It looks like a woman crying, but it's faded. Bro's Shadow. I know for a fact that on the Xbox version, they updated... God, what is her name? I've already forgotten. Her, our main character here. They updated her model a little bit. Clock is stopped at 11:45. It's been stopped for a while. There are cobwebs. Kind of hard to tell. They made her hair a little bit more auburn, reddish looking for some reason. They changed up her outfit a little bit. I think instead of a school uniform, they just kind of made it like a... I don't know what the hell that is. An overshirt and some kind of tie out. They made her lips a little bit more full. I think they made her look a little bit older. Not huge differences, but they did update the model a little bit in comparison. I know I've seen the comparisons between the two. There are minor differences. It's a film in front of the broken staircase. Type 14 film. No problem. See you when you get back. Did I delete this? There we go. Got some shots that have absolutely no meaning. I guess we don't have the option to like get into the camera options just yet. Oh. I don't know what the hell's going on in the background, but it sounds like there's some kind of organ playing. And then it immediately stopped. Okay. Broken partition screen here. Old folding screen here. It might have been pretty once, but it's faded now. It's locked. I hear something on the other side of the door. Maybe someone's in there? Maybe. Don't feel anybody's presence behind the sliding screen, as you normally wouldn't be able to, but... who am I to judge? Herbal medicine. See if there's anything hidden on the ground that I'm not able to see. But it doesn't really look like it. Oh, you do sometimes. You can feel presences. Well, good for you. Can't all have that sixth sense. Now you can stay back.
Should I take a photo?
Yeah, I guess. Why not? Okay, camera controls 2. In Finder mode, you can see things that can't be seen with the naked eye. Try taking a photo if the controller vibrates, or if you hear strange noises. Oh, see, I tried to do that earlier with Mafuyu, but I didn't get anything out of it. I guess because we didn't have the tutorial yet. Okay, I think the ring has to glow a little bit too. There we go. No folding screen in the photo. A door appears where the screen should be. Also, that kid's got some broad shoulders. I don't know if that's a kimono she's wearing or what. Next time she pops up, if she does,
Get the photo.
just look at how wide that is. Seems to be some hidden door behind the folding screen. What is that?
I can't find the key. Where is it?
Well, normally I'd read that, but he already read it for me. He's been working out. Got some strength for a kid. Small piece of paper on the chest. It looks like a news clipping. Late yesterday, a human body with no limbs was found in the Humido Mountain, located in the southern region of the prefecture. The body's hands, feet, and head were all torn off. The police are investigating the case as both a murder and accident. What? I don't know what kind of accident like that can happen. Body has not been identified, but it is believed to be a man around the age 30. The police is also taking into consideration the fact that a body mutilated in the same manner was found in the same location 15 years ago. Kind of suspicious. So we got the photo of a wandering man. Anything in here? Well, it certainly seemed like a ghost to me.
What was that?
I don't know. Found a tape recorder in the closet. It's covered with dust, but it seems to work. Audio tape has been left inside the tape recorder. Audio tape with a white label. It's stopped in the middle. Okay. Can we listen to that? Or something? Use this item. Sure.
September 9th, 5:40 p.m. The mansion was nowhere to be seen on the map, so we finally had to ask the locals how to find it. They told us that Himuro Mansion had been empty for several decades now. The same ones who told us where it was also warned us not to come here, which was quite disconcerting.
Yeah. I could see that being the case. What's over here? Oh. Scroll with a picture of flowers on it is hanging here. It's faded and sad now. Hey, just give me the facts. I don't want your opinions. Nah, I'm just kidding. Oop. Wait. Shit. These damn kimono racks are so huge. Looks like an old kimono chest. Looks like a small mirror stand, but the mirror is missing. The drawers are locked. Hey. Saying help me, I don't know what you want me to do. Camera began to glow with mystical power. The camera's seal. Power-ups. Yeah, help him die, apparently. That's good enough. Help him in some regard. You can acquire mystical power by damaging ghosts. Select the camera from the main menu screen. Access the power-up screen. You can unlock the seal on the camera with the accumulated mystical power and power-up. When you unlock auxiliary function seal, you enable many special attacks. To use the enabled auxiliary function, pull the left trigger while in the shooting stance. Case default setting. Number of auxiliary functions you can use is limited to your number of spirit stones in your inventory, so be frugal. I don't think I've ever had a game tell me to be frugal before. Okay. So I do remember this. There's a little bit of customization that goes into the actual camera. Yeah, looks like we've got performance, bonus functions, special functions. I think that's after we unlock a bonus function. Pressure, push ghosts back, slows down ghost movements for a limited duration, make ghosts more visible for a limited duration, stop movements of ghosts for a certain duration, searches for locations of ghosts and tracks them automatically. I don't know. I don't know what I want. Increases maximum charge value of mystical power, speeds up charge time for mystical power, widens the capture circle, so that increases range. I'm kind of thinking speed, maybe. Range might be nice, but it seems like we're in such tight corners anyway. I don't know if we need to worry about max just yet. Alright. I'm fine with that. I don't even know if I have a spirit orb. Something underneath the window. Oh good, another white tape. Before I play that, I want to see if I can get back there. I saw an item back there. Doesn't seem like there's a way to actually get to it, though. What are we looking at? Something shows in the photo. It looks like the lion mask near the sunken fireplace. Okay. I sort of remember that, I guess. There, you could take pictures of something, and sometimes it leads you, gives you little clues. There we go. Herbal medicine. Little clues on other places that you need to visit. Okay, hold up there. Was it too much to hope that he'd get stopped by the door? He's a ghost. Well, I don't know. Ghosts can interact with the physical plane sometimes, depending on whatever media you're consuming. Something reflecting light inside the ornamental lion mask. Red hand mirror. Found the red hand mirror inside the ornamental lion mask. Got the red hand mirror. Okay. A lot of words to say the same thing. Seems very old. It's a little cloudy. That's the wrong button. Just looked like I opened the door and then immediately closed it.
It's that person I just saw. The ropes.
Oh, is that what that is? I thought it was seaweed. You can see faint shadows of ropes on the man's neck, arms, and legs. A small key from inside the drawer. Looks old. I wonder if it's a key to some door. Or a lock. Damn it, man. Every time. Always speeding up. Where? Oh, shit. Sounds like he's all around me. Oh, there he is. He's just in the wall. Something shiny where the ghost once stood. Mysterious stone enhances the camera's power and enables auxiliary functions. Okay, well there's our first one, I think. So I don't think I could have gotten an additional thing anyway. So what do we want? After kind of having our first little ghost battle, first major one anyway. I was kind of thinking pressure, but I don't know, the one that I just fought, he seems to kind of like disappear after I take the shot anyway, so I don't know how much that will work. But I do remember, maybe more so in the second one, like the ghosts would just keep coming after you, even if you were taking photos. They'd like push beyond that. Maybe this one. Oh, okay, hold up. Well, how do I do it then? I guess I need all the points for it. I need the points and I need the stone. Maybe. I don't know. Alright. Oh no, I mean I do have 3 spirit stones, so. Well, maybe the stones are for this then. The basic performance. I'm still somewhat unclear, but I guess I'll figure it out as I go along. We also didn't listen to that tape, so I guess I'll go ahead and do that.
September 9th, 9:40 p.m. It seemed dangerous to walk through the mountain at night, so we decided to spend the night here and continue our work. I've been through several rooms already. Unlike the exterior, the interior is still in quite good shape. A little earlier, I thought I saw a white, shadowy figure of a woman in the hallway near the entrance. I'll keep track of such sightings and publish them in a later account.
Good idea. No. Alright. Still getting a vibration going on. He sounds like a zombie. Yeah, you ain't wrong. I don't know if that's like the direction, like I was saying, or just bad voice acting. I guess a lot of like games that have a stricter Japanese appeal sometimes they'd kind of skimp on the voice acting back in the day, or at least just get whoever that showed up that day. It's like in Shenmue. But I think in that case they were wanting to use English voice acting as a primary source, so they're like, everybody, whoever can speak English, come on down. We got a role for you. The girl, there's two intro videos that play. Like if you're not messing around in the main menu, like at the title screen, and it just cuts to like a demo video. The first one is the one that plays in the actual game, and she sounds horrible and robotic. But there's a second one where she's got a little bit of emotion. So I don't know what that is. I don't know if they just directed her to sound as like mundane as possible. It is unlocked. Or if she just doesn't have the capability, except in certain instances. Old book written in charcoal ink on the shelf underneath the urn. Research scrap. Secret rituals of the Humido family. Many rituals and customs have been passed down through generations of the Humido family. Most of them are lost. The only things we have left now are some documents that record these last rituals as a legend. Hardly any of the oral history remains. This is because all Humido family members are dead, and those who were close to the family have kept quiet about the ritual. One ritual in particular, performed on December 13th, is shrouded in mystery. People who lived near the mansion stayed inside on that particular day, and even now it is considered bad luck to leave the windows open on that date. I can only assume that this is due to the cruel nature of the ritual, but the truth remains unknown. Well, sometimes people just like a little bit of privacy. Besides, would you really want to keep your windows open in December? I wouldn't. I also feel like I should be saving at some point, but I haven't seen a save spot, and I don't really want to go back to that first one. Beautiful stone polish to a mirror-like finish. It possesses strange powers. Okay, enlighten me. Looks like an old brazier. So much dust inside, I can't see the bottom. Oh wait, here we go. There's one. Make a secondary save spot just in case. It's an audio tape in front of the doll. Audio tape with a red label. It's labeled Research 1.
September 10th, 10:20 a.m. We discovered some disturbing photos in a chest of drawers. Could these be the folklorist's children mentioned in Koji's notes? The photo is quite old and shows some kids playing tag. In the corner of the photo, there's a faint image of a young girl in a white kimono. Her finger is pointed this way, and her eyes look as if she's making some silent accusation.
What's she accusing you of? She sounded a little bit better. She sounded better than the guy on the white tapes. That's for sure. Still somewhat halting. I think that's mostly the direction, though. Several pieces of paper on the shelf. They look like part of a red notebook. I'm getting all sorts of stuff in here. August 20th, it seems a folklorist named Ryozo Munakata was studying about the various rituals passed down at Himuro Mansion. He supposedly left a book of research, but I can't find it anywhere. Wonder if there's a copy in a library somewhere. August 30th, still can't find the book. I'll have Koji Ogata from the editing department do a search for it. I doubt he'll be able to find it, though. Got some film inside the drawer. More kimonos. A very tiny door. Small door here, but it's nailed shut. Can't open it. And that might be it. Dampness has warped the chest of drawers. The drawers won't budge. It's like that Seinfeld episode. Sliding screen paper is torn. I can see into the room. Rows of old books. A library. That might be what we're looking for, then. Oh. Those are some big doors for just a closet. All the film inside the closet. Ooh, Type 37. I think that does a little bit more damage.
My instincts told me not to.
One mirror. Seems like all their notes and tapes reflect the same color of the clothes they're wearing.
Just like Koji.
Several pieces of paper on the floor. Looks like part of a notebook. August 27th. The more I find out about Humido Mansion, the creepier it gets. I'm sure it's the perfect subject matter for Mr. Takamine's next book, but to be perfectly honest, I don't like this assignment one bit. It gives me a bad feeling. There's no way I want to go to that mansion, but it's my job, right? Guess I'll have to go. I wouldn't want to waste the chance to work with Mr. Takamine just because of a little bit of uneasiness either. Doesn't help that I have this sixth sense for the supernatural either. There's such a thing as knowing too much sometimes. Does everybody have a sixth sense? Same size as the first floor hallway mirror. What did the woman in the mirror mean? Hold up. Looks like a staircase leading down. I want to see if there's something else up here. Outside air is damp. It looks like there's a thick fog. A little bit of herbal medicine. Door stuck fast. Tried pulling on it, but it wouldn't budge. Is that it? Nowhere I can get into the library? I guess it might be like a hidden entrance or something.
Mafuyu. Wait.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I didn't know. Oh my god. Run, please. It's Silent Hills. Oh no. You know, it kind of looks like the, in Mulholland Drive, there's that hobo. That camera angle kind of reminded me of that. The dirty hobo. Good lord. Showtime. This is a big one. Wonder if I should pop on the other film. Whoa, 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 whoa. Jesus. How can a ghost have a shadow? Let's not try to bring logic into these. How dare you? Man, I could have sworn I hit that red. Maybe I do need the range extension. Nah! Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take a shot when I got a full one. Not wait for this red crap. There we go. I was low on health anyway. Well, okay. What did it want me to get back? Man with long arms. Do we have like a bestiary of some sort? I guess not. I guess I could at the very least learn the names of these things. Editors was the last one. Oh, wait. Okay, I guess you can't turn around mid-stair climb. Pretty sure that's where it came from. Thank you. I remember from my last playthrough... Whoa! Hello there. My last playthrough with these on the PS2 having some issue with the camera combat, but I don't know, that just could have been my inability at the time. A small piece of paper in the crevice, think you can reach it. Old news article. But I was also wondering too if you're able to move in the PS2 versions of this game. I feel like that was something different with this one. I mean, it could be that I never tried it, I don't know. But I felt like every time I was taking a photo in the first Fatal Frame on PS2, like I was in a stationary position. But then again, like I said, that could have just been me. On the night of the 3rd, police received a report that 4 children failed to return home after 9 p.m. There's an old superstition in the surrounding villages about children being snatched away by ghosts, and some villagers indeed suspect this is what happened to the 4 kids. I'll just start believing in myths and legends now. Something's going on. Can use the map. Oh, there you go. If you wish. If I'm doing any backtracking, I'll probably end up pulling it out more often. It's an old scroll among the fallen candles. Ah, Strangling Ritual. Here we go. On the 13th day of the 12th month, the maiden, cut off from the outside world for 3,669 long days, shall be torn apart to provide power to the rope. That's a long time. The old document in my file. Oh, good. You could access it via the select button. Actually begs the question, what do the, oh, they don't do anything. I was gonna say, what do the black and white buttons on the Xbox do? Oh, hey! I can click in the right analog stick to bring up the camera. That might not be any easier than pressing the B button, but it's an option. There's several pieces of paper on the shelf. They look like part of a red notebook. September 11th. 6:30 a.m. Saw a woman in a white kimono again. She's trying to tell me something. She knows I have this special sense for ghostly things. The woman's name is Kyrie. So, it's Kyrie, huh? Shouldn't get any closer than this. Don't want to get any closer. I'm scared. Alright, well, don't get any closer then. Box for a mortuary tablet and bone remains among the candles. The owners? Almost looks like a present, like all wrapped up like some. Where? Oh. Some other place shows in the photo. I wonder if there's something there. I do not know. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Something shiny on the shelf. Got a new spirit stone. Get a mysterious feeling from door. English. Must be sealed by the talisman. There's at least a save point here. Let me grab the items, then I'll go save. Herbal medicine. Door is closed fast. Humido family crest. Probably unlocks the door, but it's broken. Cool, but I want the thing on the ground. 5 stones document. Give thanks to the 5 gods' protection. Place the stone representing the 5 mirrors in the correct location. Alright. Black notebook scrap. September 13th, 9:30 a.m. We found Ogata's body. His head, hands, and feet were strangled off. What happened to him is just like the strange deaths that occurred here long ago. There was a photo of Ogata near him. In it, there was something that looked like ropes on his neck, arms, and legs. I wonder if it has anything to do with the rope shrine maidens in the legends around here. The girls that had ropes tied to their neck, arms, and legs, too. September 13th, 12:30 p.m. Tomoe is acting strangely. She's been mumbling nonsense all morning. Something about ropes and mirrors. Can't blame her for going to pieces, though, after seeing what happened to Ogata. I mean, that'd be pretty weird. Also, it would take some effort to, like, dismember somebody via ropes. I feel like that would require a bit extra pressure than normally would be applied. Okay. I'll go back into that weird roundabout hallway and see if there's anything else around there. I don't feel like I got a good look. Yeah, there's 2 doors. Something in the center here and one on the end. Hallway walls are painted with blood. Maybe the ghost with the long arms did it? Maybe. That's not what I was looking at, though. Oh, here we go. There are buttons with characters. The device must open the door. There's engraving underneath, but it's gouged. Can only read some. Can barely make out. The Shinto ritual, strangling, and held on the day of, from gouged out words. 4 characters. Hold up. Not that. $36.69 maybe? Or possibly, if not that, $13.12. Did say about something about the... Okay. So let's try this. The dates, though. There we go. Okay. Made a little more sense. So it was brought up that in the PlayStation version, I guess you had kanji or katakana or something, or maybe some other symbol to represent something on the door. I don't know that I remember it being quite that easy as just popping in a few numbers that you found in notes before, but could be misremembering. Looks like there's something inside the drawer. Another spirit stone. Oh, come on. That looks like something that should be opened. Feel a powerful presence in the back of the room. Oh yeah, look at that. That's what appeared in the photo. What is that? Do I have zoom functionality? I guess not. The Seductress. I could not make out what that was, but yeah, I'll just take your word for it. Camera. Strong ghostly sense has disappeared. Got some herbal medicine. Ooh, sacred water. So what does that do? Water from sacred mountain springs fully restores energy. Okay. While we're here, let me see. I think I might save up for one of these bonus functions. Worry about the basic performance features later, I guess. Seem to be doing okay with the stuff I already have. Nothing in the chest of drawers, but got another spirit stone. I'm picking up plenty of these. Oh. Type 74 film. She tends to look in the direction of items, which I guess makes sense. Yeah, look at that. Several pieces of paper inside the box. Looks like part of a very old diary. Old diary scrap. May 20th, we finally gotten through the move to Humido Mansion. Had a hard time cutting through all the red tape of the local officials. Paralyze is the best function for you? Yeah, I was thinking that. I guess paralyze would probably be better than slow. Unless slow happens for a longer effect, but I was thinking either one of those. But just as I'd hoped, the air is fresh here. Should be good for Yae in her poor health. Oh, no, that's not what I meant. Actually meant to press A. Let's pull that back up. Where's that at? It was in the notebook. The only worth. There we go. My daughter Makoto seems to like this area too. She's made friends here already and is enjoying herself. Yae seems to think this old mansion is spooky, but I plan to do some work on it, make it easier for her to live in, once I get settled in my research. The best thing about living here is that I don't have to go out to do my research. It's all here in the mansion. I can be right by Yae's side all the time. Okay. I don't know. It organized it different than how I picked it up, so possibly we were just supposed to come in here earlier. I don't know. Oh, she does take a while getting down. Okay, I think we are done here. So I'm going to go check out that door on the end. Then I think we could probably go through that sealed door that we saw earlier. September 10th, 8 p.m. Clearly saw the image of a woman in front of the mirror near the entrance. She had long hair and a white kimono. There were ropes tied to her arms and legs, and she dragged them along when she walked. I think I heard Koji talk about something like that too. There's something very wrong about this mansion. Don't worry about it. Seems normal to you? Normally walk around Japanese mansions with a bunch of ghosts in them? Yeah, I can see that. Though they do seem to have a lot of paranormal activity going down in Japan. Windows nailed shut from the outside, can't look outside. But what about... There we go. Can I do the quick turn? No, I don't think so. Let's see if I can do the quick turn just like in normal walking mode, but I think that's only when you got the camera out. Hair is warped around the handle. Let's get a match, burn it off. That is weird though. Wood is nailed to the window. A book of rice paper on the ground. It's written in charcoal ink. European PS2 version has subtitles for every single dialogue of the ghosts, every cutscene. Well, they probably do have a lot more language exposure, potentially for people that buy the game, so I can understand why. I'm a little surprised with the Xbox version that they don't give you the option to turn on subtitles, though, and slightly disappointed, because sometimes these guys are speaking real low, and I don't necessarily feel like bumping up the volume for every dialogue segment. Mystery of the Rope Maiden. Among the few documents found on the ritual, mentioned of the Rope Shrine Maiden is made many times. Her arms, legs, and neck are bound by 5 ropes. However, no documents discuss the role she plays in the ritual. One theory is that she's a sacrificial lamb, but I find it hard to believe that such a cruel ritual was practiced. Well, I mean, it's not like cruel rituals aren't non-existent. Yes? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up. Okay. This one's a real spooky. It's a flyer. Okay, then. Oh, I guess not that. No, there's regular photos. I want to know what it is. Floating woman. Evil woman in there. Yeah, she probably didn't have the most good of intentions. Let's look how that room had 5 sections of screen doors. Oh, she's a random. I guess that makes sense. Not every encounter can be scripted, huh? You gotta have some random encounters to offset the big ones. Okay, before we find what kind of horrors lurk behind that other door, I think I'm gonna go ahead and make a save. Did it work? No more talisman. Force that was holding the door shut is gone. Nice. Oh, cool. Blood on the floor. It's always encouraging. Oh. No babies. The most horrifying thing of all. Some other place shows in the photo. I don't know what that is. Some kind of wheel. Possibly a wine rack. I feel like I'm playing Tomb Raider again, where I'm getting clipped on collision detection for some of the walls.
Trying to say.
Now I have the option to refill Type 14 films on save. Oh, okay, so it's just a feature that unlocks later. I gotcha. Several pieces of paper on the floor. Looks like part of a notebook. I mean, we've been getting plenty from just regular pickups, but, I mean, I guess that's there in case you're not very thorough. September 13th, 3 p.m. Tomoe's condition is getting worse and worse. She can't stop shaking, and she keeps mumbling the same words over and over. Don't know if what's happening is anything supernatural or not, but in any case, I think we'd better leave as soon as possible. Tomoe is in such bad shape she can't even move. Guess I'll have to look for a way out of here myself. Even if we waited for help, I doubt anyone would ever come looking for us. They didn't like tell anybody, hey, we're gonna check out this mansion in around this area. Oh, we got 2 locked doors. I was gonna say I saw that, but the dolls I've seen were not that plentiful, and the staging area that looked like that had candles on it only. Alright, something to look out for. Woman in atrium. At least I got her on the second time. Audio tape on the shrine staircase. Research 2.
September 11th, 8:16 p.m. We looked all over the mansion, but we still couldn't find Koji. While true that this mansion is huge, I'm certain we would have found him by now. Could we have already left? He's been saying something about more ropes since we took some photos yesterday.
Alright. Whoa. Woman in pain, eh? Yeah, only good things ever happen on September 11th, right? What could possibly go wrong? Oh. That might be the thing in the photo. Also, yes, the controls do vibrate. We do have a little bit of vibration going on. For ghosts and... Be a hell of a thing just to see right before your eyes. Anyway, let me finish my thought. For ghosts and for like other things, well, I guess it's always ghosts. I was gonna say like the unlockable door deals, but those are always rooted by ghosts. Audio tape at my feet. Research 3, another red label tape. So do I take a photo of this, or... It's not glowing. Oh, there it is. Hi. There we go. Unlock that seal. Let's also play that.
September 12th, 9 a.m. I found Koji. His death was just like the one in the mountain village. His head and limbs were severed. I can't believe what's happening.
Me neither. So like right now I'm getting a vibration. I don't see the light indicator going off, but I feel it vibrating. And then I get that little sound deal going on too. Somewhere around here. Here it is. Wait a sec. Let me see that again. That looked weird. Oh, they're okay. They're like side by side, but then their heads are merging. I wasn't really sure what I was looking at. One pulled in, woman in pain. Oh yeah, I wanted to see the seductress too. I still can't quite make out what's happening there. Looks like she might be leaning to the side, maybe? Mouth hanging open? I don't know. Wish I could zoom in a little bit. But I guess it's not that kind of camera. Something else. Garden lantern in the photo is lit. That's great. Garden lantern isn't lit. I could tell. Maybe I need to get a lighter or something. Something's reflecting from the flashlight. Got a stone mirror. Oh. Box of film, type 37. Okay. Well, we unlocked that one door that was back here, so why don't we go check that out? Just excuse the blood for a second. Okay, no more talisman. Door unlocked. Oh, you're still around. I guess we haven't fully exorcised you yet, huh? Try to avoid the giant hole in the floor. Oh, hey. There you are. Child onlooker. That takes care of that other door. Oh. God damn it. I didn't see it was behind me. And I didn't know I was getting attacked. Yeah, no, I'm good. I don't want to play. I hate kids, especially ghost kids. Me too. At least the ghost kids part. Because I don't mind regular children all that much. No, I don't. No, you're not coming with. Yeah. That's right. Slide back under there. Yeah, I didn't even see it at first, so that was a problem. I should have busted out the camera a little bit quicker. It probably would have locked on her immediately, but there she is. There she is. Did she stand up? What? Sounds like a doll. Okay, then. That one was weird. Oh, she's looking at like several things. Old ball on the shelf. Okay, about the other thing. Several pieces of paper on the shelf. They look like part of a red notebook. More damage, use less film. Yeah, I might upgrade damage after a little bit, but we seem to be doing okay. September 12th, 1:45 p.m. My sixth sense is telling me some children are playing here. Can't see them, but I keep calling to me. Are they playing tag or hide and seek, maybe? They might be the children in that photo. September 12th, 4:30 p.m. There were human heads in that room, so many of them. They were cut off by the Humido family master. They were all trying to tell me something. Never should have come here. Should have trusted that sixth sense of mine. Put the piece of notebook in my file. In some regards. Unless it's like ghosts with twins. They can't be lonely if it's just two of them, right? They can entertain each other. The tatami matting has been removed. There's a big hole in the floor. Maybe we should jump in. There was an item here. Another spirit stone. Doll with long hair and a white kimono. It's roped off with sacred ropes. Worshipped. Don't just make that assumption. Okay, can we finally get a bonus function? Well, goddamn. I think I'm still good on any of these. I think that speed one was probably pretty good. It gets us a little bit more damage quicker. I could get the C, but I don't really want that one. Insufficient points. Guess we just need to fight more ghosts then. Oh wait, what was that? Okay, cool. Alright, if you press the button opposite of what she's facing, she could do a quick turn in third person mode. Oh god! Oh, is that an enemy? I thought it was just like falling. Ah! That's weird. That's weird. No. Ah! Okay. No more talisman. Yeah, I might speed and range, and then eventually we'll do the max value. Hello, who are you? You look like you don't belong here. Like in this region, he looked like, I don't know, Beethoven or something. Broken neck woman. There's a little bit of oil left inside. It has J. Takamine engraved on the back. Alright, well, maybe we could light the lantern then. It's a piece of paper on the floor. It looks like part of a notebook with a black notebook scrap. Oh, okay. Well, there he is. All the broken necks in Fatal Frame games are women. Interesting. September 14th, 10 a.m. The woman that Tomoe called Kirie looks like the descriptions of the rope shrine maiden in the legends. There's a strong resemblance, too, between the way Tomoe and Ogata died in the manner of the deaths of the folklore. So that woman is the rope shrine maiden, is she? I guess. Yeah, she's a little freaky, too. She's probably the weirdest one. Well, that and the long arm one. That one was kind of weird. The mirror is breaking. Smash! A broken mirror. People on the floor all over the mansion. So many people. All those people. What are they running from? Probably the ghosts. And then at the end, with such desperate looks on their faces, something's coming this way. From deep within the mansion, a coldness. It's colder than anything I've ever felt. I don't know anymore if this is a dream or real. Okay, so there's like a fully functioning staircase up here. You know what? That looks like it's going off into some crazy territory. Let me just go see what's back here real quick. This will seem like our woman in red. Can you lend a tip? I guess. Herbal medicine. Getting a little bit of vibration. Maybe it's up top, actually. Oh, the camera's kind of showing me up there. Ah. Whoa. She came up quick. Well, okay, so, hold up. I was gonna go back to the lantern, but... So I already knew about that. You probably heard me say, when I picked up the lighter, I could probably light the lantern now. So I was gonna do it, but I was exploring this place first. But yeah, I'll get there eventually. Okay. Nope, not good enough. She's low on health, but I almost feel like I should maybe. Let go, let go. do some better grade film. I don't know. I think in the second game they actually allow you to change film while in viewfinder mode, which is nice. There we go. Something on the ground where the ghost stood. Red audio tape. Only a little bit has been used. Not much of a message. You can back later. Yeah, it seems like backtracking is allowed. I mean, if there's anything that's missable, I don't mind getting
Since
a
we
heads
left
up on that.
room, I've seen many strange visions. All the ghosts in the mansion howl and scream at me. I don't think they'll ever let me out of this mansion. I don't even know how long I can hold on to my sanity. Anyway, I'm leaving this tape. If ever someone listens to this, please tell me what has happened to me. But still, I hope it's just a dream.
How are we supposed to tell you if you're dead? Also, if you ever find yourself saying, I don't know how long I can hang on to my sanity, you probably already let go. So, how far has this taken us? This whole other area? Alright. Since this seems to be going into some pretty lengthy stuff, I guess I'll go ahead and act on that. We'll go back and light the lantern and see what happens there. Oh yeah, I should probably switch back to Type 14 film too. Still getting a little bit of a vibration. I wonder if that's in the water or what. I haven't seen the viewfinder light up either, so I'm not too... Oh, there we go. Wait. Where are we at? Damn it, we lost it. Ghost you hate the most in this game is the monk. He appears on the third night and he's random too. I seem to remember that one. He's got the big bead necklace. Little girl in the white kimono keeps pleading to me. Can't keep my mind focused, but her voice rings in my head and won't leave. What does she want me to do for her? Can't even get out of the mansion anymore. Broken, 5 pieces, the mirror. Tell Mr. Takamine the way to break the curse. Buttons with characters. Device must open this door. Engraving underneath, but it's gouged. Can only read some. Can just barely make out. The chosen, maiden, and purifies from the gouged out words. Okay, I don't know that I've gotten that yet. Not that. I think that would probably not be one of these people. Okay, well, we'll get back to that. Oh, wait, it's popped up again. There we go. Monk into dark. Uh-oh, speaking of monks. There's a monk among us. So one of the droplets dripped from the ceiling looked red too. Nice subtle touch. Oh, in the scrap section. Yeah. Seems like with the last one, it had it like lit up in red too, and I haven't seen that. Let me just get through these so that I'll know for sure which ones I haven't actually looked at yet. Okay, well, something to come back to. And then we will go check out that lantern. Something inside the top part of the garden lantern. Black carving, stone with a strange character carved into it, and the reverse side has a plug. Elaborate. That was near the top. Plug protrudes from it. Alright, I guess that just means it gets inserted into something. Ooh, a new item popped up too. Another stone mirror? What the hell? Oh, I guess I don't have like a room for it. Yeah, I just skipped past that part before. You're already carrying the maximum number allowed for this item. Alright. Well, at least we know it's still there. Uh-oh. Hi. Are you a... Okay, not a hostile ghost.
Where have the children gone?
Back in my mind, I was kind of thinking of that too. Won't somebody think of the children? Oh, hello, Ed. What are you doing here? Ah. Almost ending the first night. Alright. I'm sure it'll let me know when that happens, right? We did get chapter markers from the looks of it. Old book of rice paper on the ground, written in charcoal ink. Legend of the Holy Mirrors, the mirrors of the five gods. The holy mirrors, held in 5 shrines in this region, are most commonly known as the mirrors of the five gods. Legend tells the five gods, before leaving this land, created these mirrors as a means of protecting the village. Some legends mention another mirror. The story is that all 5 mirrors were used together in a ritual to fend off a huge disaster. Whether this was the calamity or not is not known. It is not known whether the ritual mentioned above is related in any way to the one performed by the Himuro family, but there is a correlation of the mirrors. However, the actual existence of the legendary Holy Mirror is one complete mirror. or one complete mirror rather, has not been confirmed, and it is not known what the legend is based on. Now tightly shut. I'm sure we'll find out. She's another random. Seemed like a just a little head. Little head rolling around. Also, thank you. Old news article. The girl has been found after 3 days of mysterious disappearance, has been adopted. Mr. Hinasaki, a close friend of Mr. Ryozo Munakata, also missing, will adopt the girl. The girl's parents are missing even after she returned, so the police was looking for a foster home or adoptive family. The girl does not remember anything from her disappearance, and the 3 other children are still missing. Mild typo, nothing to worry about. Small door here, but it's nailed shut. I can't open it. A spot for a candle or something. Female head rolls bottom from above the stairs, creepy. Yeah, it was rolling up the stairs, which was especially weird. Kind of freaky. Might have been creepier if you just seen it roll down from top to bottom, but still pretty bad. Okay, I think more than anything, I want to save, so I might go back to the save spot. And then we'll see what we could do about that symbol. Whoa! I just see about doing a little bit of damage. I'm gonna see if I can fight them, though, because I do need points. Wrong button. It's got some heavy thuds. Eyes felt especially dry during that one. What are we looking at? 30,000? 32,000. Just a little more. Maybe we'll run into another head or something. I don't know. Still getting a vibration here. Probably, but I don't think I've seen the scrap yet. Maybe I missed it. Or maybe it was one of the things that we already saw. But yeah, I don't know that I've gotten the scrap that tells me the info on the code. No dates or nothing. News article. Is that one we just picked up? Oh, maybe it was that one. Maybe that one scrap contained both codes. I just kind of dismissed it after I already got the one door unlocked. So let's try 3669. That was how many days they had to wait out. keep going. There we go. I shouldn't have been so easy to dismiss it. Outdoor section. Bamboo stalks. Ah, here we go. Well, let's take a look around before we save. Got another spirit stone.
How can I break the curse of the road?
Man in backyard. I don't know, what about the thing on top of it? Can't move the lid of the well. What? Oh, shoot. I thought it was just somebody in the well that was screaming at me.
I must hurry. I'm beginning to show rope marks.
We sure there's nothing I can interact with on there? Maybe that's just for the lid? Alright.
Tell him what?
Tell him you suck. Damn. I'll just take a shot. Never mind. See you, Tomoe. Give me that zero shot. Stop crying your baby at me. Oh, there she goes. Whoa! Close one. Okay. I haven't seen the zero shot yet. I'm going to switch over to Type 37. She does... Okay. Oh, there it goes. Not fully charged, but special shot regardless. Give me a mirror! Hardest fatal frame photos on her. She she bolts across. I got it on that final shot. But man, she takes off running. I guess it was this one. Or gliding, as the case may be. I think we finally have enough points, though. Yes, we do. We unlock that paralyze function. We have to... I guess it just automatically applies. Oh, that's fine with me. Oh. This one takes a while. I guess there's more data going on here. So what is this? Reloading up to 30 exposures of Type 14 film. Yeah, why not? I guess that's our free film for the day. Getting a mild little vibration. Before I forget, let me switch back. Indicator hasn't lit up yet, but oh, there's something behind the wall. There you are. Girl turning. Oh my god, she looks zombified. Stone mirror, again, can't pick it up. Top of the gravestone is a piece of notebook in a plastic bag. September 14th, 8 p.m. In the materials Tomoe gathered up for me, there's a paragraph about 5 pieces of mirror passed down through the Humido family for generations. These pieces were said to seal off the Hell Gate and protect the region from a great disaster. They might have something to do with the current hellish situation. Maybe. 5 holy mirrors and shrines around the area all broke in a small earthquake the other day. When I heard about it, it gave me the idea for this next work of mine. I think I brought a news article about it with me when I came here. It says there were only 5 holy mirrors in existence. But according to some legends, there's another. The true holy mirror. The folklorist also mentions this in his research documents. The ones I found here in the mansion. I think I dropped the research documents somewhere when I was trying to escape that cursed woman. Here are my theories. I think that the 5 mirrors that were destroyed in the earthquake the other day had the role of watching over the true holy mirror. I don't think it was the earthquake that broke the 5 holy mirrors in the shrines. I think it was a signal that the seal on the Hell Gate, rather, not the Holy Gate, that would be something different, I guess, that the Humido true holy mirror provides had broken for some reason. 5 mirrors were trying to warn us. Worry about the stone mirrors you'll need later. Well, can't even pick them up now. What do they do exactly? I think it said something like a protective spirit. Maybe it takes some hit points for you or something. That was weird. Besides the fact that there seems to be some kind of monkey in these woods, there's this giant shrine here. Oh, hi. Oh, wait. All right. Oh, there we go.
Just one more Buddha statue, and the holy mirror will be.
Go on. Just one more beer. Yeah, that's me too. Oh, and the stone mirror we can't interact with. Box of film, the side passage, type 37. Let's see. It reacted. Do I match the carvings to the characters, maybe? Well, hold up a sec. We need that other one, I would assume. Really? Oh, maybe that's the placement. Select stone. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I see that the symbols, okay, match up. I just need to get them where they need to be. Oh, but I haven't selected. Okay, hold up. Reset. I'll just reset the whole damn thing. All right, we got a limited number of moves. I guess that leaves us the space that we can, yep, insert the carving into. There we go. Oh my god. It's a hell of an accident. Let's not step on that. Oh, okay, I guess we could only grab this from the front. Audio tape on a pedestal. Ooh, a blue tape. Blue tape 2, though. Looks like it's half used. There are 4 Buddha statues, some kind of pedestal in front of the small shrine.
She's the last maiden. Kyrie.
Whoa. Oh, there you are. He's the Shadow Man. She looked more disgusted in that one piece than anywhere else. Use type 37. Go outside. Oop. I thought I saw a pickup on the floor, but I guess not. Let go, please. That's what I was looking for. Oop. Come on, man. Stop doing this do-si-do. Ah! Split second. Just missed it. Okay, let me use 2 of these. The thing that kind of sucks... Hold up, let me see. Seems like I couldn't, like, actually move down this ramp for a second. There we go. Maybe I was just clipping against the side of it. Oh, shit. What? Whoa. Things got really dark for a second. Some Shinto gate somewhere shows up in the photo. What could be at the Shinto gate? Good question. I've got no clue.
Buddha statue is at the Shinto gate.
Oh, well, there you go. Notebook on the staircase, black notebook scrap. I'm about to go to the shrine deep within Humido Mansion, where they say a piece of the true holy mirror is kept. Curse has already left its mark on my 4 limbs. There's no escaping it. About the only thing left now that I can do is try to reseal the hell gates. It's my last hope. I've already found 4 of the Buddha statues. I needed to get a piece of the mirror. I've managed to find an old document that tells of the location of the 5th statue. Make observance to the Buddha at the base of the large gate so that the souls of the piteous maidens can reach up to the heavens. If all goes well, no one will ever have to read these notes, and I can use them toward the content of my next book. Always thinking ahead. In closing, I would like to thank my assistant and my partner, Tomoe Hirasaka. If it weren't for the words she left with me, I wouldn't have been able to complete this, my final work. If I don't return, please give her a decent burial. Signed, Junsei Takamine, September 15th. All right. How convenient that it was so close by. Oh, that seems relatively obvious. Hidden door at the base of the Shinto gate. There's something inside it. Maybe it was closed before, I don't know. But it didn't show her opening it up. It is damaged and painted in red like blood. Something written on the paper the Buddha statue is wrapped with. Bury the rope maiden's spirit. Place the 5 Buddha with her damaged limbs. The old document in my file. Alright. Put the Buddha statue with the damaged head between the other 4 Buddha statues. Pedestal open and revealed a 3x3 grid of holes. Okay, hold up, we got... Our Buddha statues appear above the row of the holes on the pedestals. Well, I think that was it anyway. Actually, I don't remember if... I think the leg ones go up front. Heard soft sound, I think it unlocked.
Is this the holy mirror? It's just a piece of it.
Don't look behind you. Right. And who's this friendly looking chap that's hovering behind her? Souls of the damned.
The rope? No.
Yes. Those kids look pissed. They probably were. Didn't want to dance around in no circle, perform no ritual. All right. So where are we at? Demon Tag, second night. Oh yeah, they do tell you. So we know when it's happening. Or about to happen.
That mirror.
What, you got a pizza slice there?
Back.
Alright, back in the doll room. Seems like many things to be done here. And thank you. I am going to end it here, though. We've been playing for about 2.5 hours, and I am starving. But I feel like we've gotten a fair share of this game. Second night is the biggest. Well, we'll do it on a big night, which is probably just going to be tomorrow. But had fun with what I did. I was going to say thank you for the follow, but it looks like all of those are still kicking around, huh? Those guns. So we've had our Haas follows, but now we got guns following, I guess. Anyway, let's see what's going on here. We've got Daler's going to be streaming some Mega Man 2.5D. So I'm going to go ahead and toss him a raid. Stick around for a bit just so we can say hello. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll probably be back tomorrow night. And I was thinking about hopping between this and another game, but I might just stick with this for right now. Maybe by the time I get to the second Fatal Frame, we'll jump back and forth between the two. But thank you guys. Appreciate it as always. I'm going to take off, have some dinner, and you take care. So until next time, see you around.